Subscribe for Reddit's controversial opinions. Staying married should be celebrated more than getting married. Announcing your commitment for life is a big deal and it's great, but half of people who get married end up not sticking to their vows. Milestone anniversaries and renewing vows should be a lot more popular and celebrated widely. Not saying they should be as expensive and ridiculous as weddings, but for the most part they're barely celebrated. Staying loyal through the absurdities of life with someone for years upon years is a really big deal. Most people can't do it. We should recognize the ones that do. They do exist. They are called renewing wedding waves or something like that. My parents threw a big celebration every year on their anniversary, and I always thought it was so sweet. But honestly, I think they just liked throwing parties. Next month I'll be married 18 years, together 21. Not going to say it was easy, both from divorced parents, some flawed traits from both our childhoods, and life has thrown us some major curveballs. But I know having each other is why we got through them. People I know throw weddings bigger than ours and it lasts 1 to 2 years. I knew one woman who realized it was a mistake but wanted her big day and went through with it anyway. So sad. I will point out that although you're correct about the amount of failed marriages, it's a little misguided. That is to say that first-time marriages have a 30% chance of divorce. That rate increases on a person's second and or third. Getting married is relatively easy. $40.20 at the courthouse. Staying married requires you to wake up every day determined to do so. Big difference. I agree 100%, but to me isn't unpopular. I was thinking the same thing at the last wedding I went to. All the happily ever after stuff and true love comments when the couple is just at the beginning of what will be at times a challenging, difficult road. It's much more of an accomplishment to have found someone you're compatible with for 25 or 50 years than to have dated someone for a few months/years. I think there should be much more excitement and celebration around big wedding anniversaries. Not to mention people at the 25-50th anniversary stage can likely afford the cost of a wedding-level celebration much more easily. I was awed by my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary, half a century spent with the same person by your side, through both good and bad times. Wow. A wedding is one day, but you celebrate your anniversary every year after that. So, if you stay married for a long time you get way more anniversaries than weddings. Amazing. This is absolutely profound. Weddings should be on the 5-year anniversary of your legal binding. Staying happily married should be celebrated more than getting married. Staying happily married should be celebrated because a lot of people are just married for the sake of their children and society. Celebrations are not a bad idea. The best are with family and a few friends. My wife and I celebrated our 25th with both our families and mutual friends. We celebrated our 40th with our adult children and grandkids. No need for some elaborate venue. Milestone anniversaries should be huge events. Marriages should be 2 signatures in a contract. Divorce shouldn't be stigmatized. People change, situations change. If 2 people are miserable together, sometimes it's best to move on. More so if the relationship becomes abusive. I never really thought of that. This is a great idea. It's called an anniversary. But half of people who get married end up not sticking to their vows. That is not true. It's half of all marriages, including people with 3 to 4 marriages. If you limit the data set to first marriages, college-educated people of the same religion, the divorce rate is under 20%. My wife and I had a small ceremony at the county offices and agreed on a big party after 20 years. We are currently at year 14 and have been through lots of struggles together. We continue to grow together through adversity and success. That will be with celebrating in 6 more years. They do. Golden anniversaries can be pretty big. My in-laws had a reception/party. Big cake, the whole 9 yards. It was beautiful and not cheap. In Denmark we have names for them and they're celebrated. Not as big as a wedding, but still it's a large celebration. We have a copper wedding, after 12.5 years of marriage, then it's a silver wedding, 25 years of marriage, and gold wedding, 50 years of marriage, and at last diamond wedding, 60 years of marriage. Also there are a large amount of smaller in-between things, but I've never heard anyone celebrating them. The whole list I could find was years of marriage, /1 paper wedding, /2 cotton wedding, /3 leather wedding, /4 flower wedding, /5 wood wedding, /6 sugar wedding, /7 wool wedding, /8 bronze wedding, /9 arrow wedding, /10 tin wedding, /11 steel wedding, /12 silk wedding, /12 1/2 copper wedding, /13 lace wedding, /14 ivory wedding, /15 crystal wedding, /16 moon wedding, /17 amethyst wedding, /18 marguerite wedding, /19 grenade wedding, /20 porcelain wedding, /21 turquoise wedding, /22 alliance wedding, /23 tulip wedding, /24 carat wedding, /25 silver wedding, /30 pearl wedding, /35 coral wedding, /40 ruby wedding, /45 sapphire wedding, /50 gold wedding, /55 emerald wedding, /60 diamond wedding. You get a greeting from the regent. The bridal couple's municipality announces the diamond wedding to royal family, which will ensure that letters arrive on the day. /65 crown diamond wedding, /70 iron wedding, /75 atomic wedding or crown jewel wedding, /80 oak wedding, /90 granite wedding. Thanks. My wife and I will be celebrating our 27th anniversary in March. I totally agree. I was married for only 2 years, now with my BF for almost 17 years. I love going to anniversary gatherings, where the couples are still as in love as ever. My mom and aunts did that for our grandparents' 50th anniversary. They were married during the Great Depression. It was just the two of them, at a register with 2 siblings as witnesses. For our small town, it was a huge party, held in an old train depot turned restaurant with open food and bar. My grandparents teared up when presenting them a cake to cut, because they couldn't afford cake when they got married. Someone was keeping track of visitors, open to public, and it was a ridiculous amount of people, 1,000 plus family members and friends alone. No idea how many came just to say hi when the party became open to the public. Sorry for the story. Your post just brought up a really happy memory.